evening. We are Peach.
And Amin from the Faculty of Education majoring in English at Mahasarakham University.
Today we would like to know more about you and your country. Where you introduce yourself, please.
Sure. Hello, I'm Tariq and I'm from Egypt. I was born in the United States, but I grew up in Cairo, Egypt.
Wow. Okay. So let me start with our first question. What are some similarities or differences between your city and Mahasarakham?
Well, between my city, Cairo, and Massarakam, honestly, there are huge differences. I don't think there are any similarities. I mean, all come in my mind now is differences. And the most significant difference between my city, Cairo, and Massarakam is the transportation. We have a quite complicated and complex and modern transport system. We have metro or the train just similar to BTS in Bangkok. Since it's the capital city, Cairo is the capital city. Basically it's easier to move around the city than how you move around Massarakam. So you won't struggle with finding a bus or a train to move around 24/7 basically. Moreover, I could mention more facilities such as education. Here in Massarakam, yes, there is a big university, but in Cairo we have more universities. We have more schools than Massarakam. So it's more like an educational hub where you can get well education. Additionally, I would talk about places to hang out or for entertainment. So we have more places to hang out, which could fit different age groups. Unlike Mahasarakham, Massarakam it's more like a teenager city, so you may find more places to hang out for teenagers than for kids. So since I have a baby here, I am finding it too hard to take him out to entertain him. So I have to travel to Konkan City maybe. Let me think of more differences between Cairo and Mahasarakham.
How
The
about
food.
The weather?
The food. I think the weather is also different because in Massarakam it is too hot, yes, and nowadays it's raining like 24/7. It's the rainy season. But in Egypt it's dry. It's hot as well, but it's dry. So there is no humidity. Just like here in Massarakam, you may get sticky when you just walk outside, but in Egypt, yeah, you will feel the heat, but you won't be sticky. You know what I mean, right? This is about the weather, and I'd like to also talk about the food. So we have varieties of food from all over the world. You could find Asian food, you could find Italian, Western, you could find American food, whatever you craving for, you may find in Cairo easily. But in Massarakam, I struggle also with having, some Western food. Yeah, so it's hard to find Western food.
Oh wow. Sounds like the Mahasarakham is too small compared with the Kilimanjaro, right?
Cairo, yeah.
Yeah, Cairo. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And it sounds like similarly to Bangkok or something.
Yeah, that's right. Because capital cities are always more facilitated than small cities. So yeah, that what makes it different. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go to the next question.
What is a first thing that comes to people's mind when they think about Egypt? And why?
Mummies, maybe.
Oh,
Pyramids.
Sphinx, something.
Yeah, more like historical significance. Yeah. Well, I remember a funny story when I first worked in a school and I introduced myself and I said I'm from Egypt, and everyone was like, "Wow, so do you see mummies?" So I was like, "No, we don't see mummies. The mummies are in the museums, so they are not at home with us."
Like when first time you tell me that you're from Egypt, I don't believe you.
Ah, really? Oh, maybe because how I look.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think you're joking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and also people always think that Egypt, is a desert, so it's too hot, hotter than Thailand, but that is not true. It's the same, temperature. The difference is just too dry in Egypt. It's too dry, and here it's just too humid.
Yeah, I think like most people in Thailand will ask you like, oh, do you often go to the pyramids or something?
Ah. Yeah. They always curious about the pyramids because they've seen them a lot, maybe in textbooks. But honestly, as an Egyptian, I've been to the pyramids just twice in my life.
Oh, really?
Even though they are just 10 minutes away from home. Like I see them, I pass by every day, like I see them every day, but just visiting them and, exploring them just twice, One time with my school and the other time with my wife when she went to Egypt. Yeah.
Yeah. And what is the must visit places in Egypt? And why do you think they are worth to visit? And how far are they from your city?
The must visit places in whole Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
For you.
I mean, so we have one city. It's called Luxor. It's full of, I mean, if you're a big fan of history and, mummies or temples and stuff like that, and pharaohs. So this city is full of ancient stuff. So you will really have fun visiting there. It has the biggest temples and the biggest history of Egypt is there. Actually, it's not the pyramids. It's bigger than the pyramids. Yeah. The second place I would recommend is pyramids. The pyramids of Giza, of course.
It's the biggest one.
See, in Egypt there are thousands of pyramids, not just the three ones that you see in your textbooks. But yeah, these three, why they are so famous? Because of their size and how they were built. So, as I've learned history or in Egyptology, that these three pyramids were the end of many experiments before. So they have tried building a lot of pyramids before and they did not succeed until these three came up. Yeah. So they didn't build them in 1 year or 10 years. They took 20 years building these three pyramids. Yeah.
20?
20 years. Yeah.
I think like
And more than 10
100.
No. More than 20 years building these three pyramids and more than 10,000 workers working every day. Yeah, 10,000 workers.
And like the one pyramid for the one king or for how many kings?
Yeah, so each pyramid presents one king, but see, there is a debate about whether they are tombs, like they have mummies, and the kings build them to be like their graves, or they just build them. So they're like debating. Some said it's for their tomb, like to be as a tomb, and others said no because we didn't find any tomb. And sorry, we didn't find any bodies or any mummies inside the pyramids. They were just built, no mummies inside. So yeah, and how far? I think you asked me how far
Yeah.
from
Yes.
where I live. So the pyramids are just 10 minutes by car from my home. But the other city, Luxor and Aswan. Aswan is another city just right next to Luxor. These, I assume, they are 6 hours away from my city. Yeah, they are really far. Yeah. But people always go there by either airplane or by boat. Some people like taking boat through the Nile River.
Okay, next question. Does Egypt have a special day or festival you would recommend?
Okay, interesting. Spatial day. So, I mean, as my memory serves me, most of festivals in Egypt are tied to religion. So, the biggest festivals are related to Islam, which is the major religion in Egypt. The majority of Egyptians are Muslims. Also, we have a big percentage of Christians in Egypt. So most of the festivals, are Islamic festivals. And the biggest one I can think of is not just a one-day festival, it's a one-month festival. It's Ramadan, which is, it marks a very important event in Egypt and the whole Islamic world. I think you know about Ramadan, right?
Yeah.
So, do you know what people do in Ramadan?
Like the fasting?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. So they do fasting. They don't eat. Do you know how many hours?
Like
12?
10?
It depends on where you are from. So it's more about the dawn. I'm not too religious.
Yeah.
I don't do Ramadan actually, but as I remember, it's from dawn, like maybe 4 a.m. until 6 p.m. probably.
Oh my god, so long.
So yeah, all of that time. Do you know if we can drink water or not in Ramadan?
I don't
No
know.
water, no food, nothing. Yeah.
Really?
You cannot have anything in your stomach. So this is like the holy month. They call it the holy month. We do a lot of activities. I remember in this month, but the most important one is, see, in normal days, I work. My parents work, my brother work, my uncle work, and we may come back, different times. We may arrive home in different times, because in Cairo, some places work until 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 11 p.m. Not everyone off at 4:30. So we don't usually have lunch or dinner together. Unlike Ramadan. In Ramadan, everyone have to eat together, and this is what I really like about Ramadan, because it's just one time for eating. So at 6 p.m., for example, we would be all sitting because all the places, workplaces, finish work before the iftar time or the breakfast time. So we will meet together and usually prepare huge meal, not a small one, unlike the normal days. So in Ramadan, it's so special. So our parents always try to make the best food we have. They spend more money on food, just like to treat you after a long day, fasting. So you just get treated very well. And let me think of something else in Ramadan. More activities we do is I think prayers. Yeah, that's something very important in Ramadan. Like everyone has to go to the mosque. Do you know mosque?
I don't know.
Mosque is the place where Muslims pray,
Or
like temple.
temple.
Yeah, like temple, like church. So they go to mosque, and they have to pray also together.
Oh.
So it would be so crowded, but it's beautiful. But I don't do it.
In Thailand, we call masjid.
Masjid,
yes,
yeah,
masjid.
that's the Arabic name, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
And
the
do
original.
like lamad,
Lamad. You
What
know
is lamad?
Like pray.
Ah,
Pray like before like dinner or like something, I don't know.
like lamad 5 times per day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like in
5
the
times.
morning.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
prayers, yeah. Like they do. Muslims pray 5 times a day.
Yeah.
That's true.
And what is your favorite festival? Is that Ramadan
My favorite festival
or like
No.
celebrate?
is not Ramadan. My favorite one is the one comes after Ramadan. So at the end of Ramadan, the last day of Ramadan, we will have something called Eid al-Fitr, or the feast. We call it feast, where we have to celebrate the end of Ramadan. We will have 3 days off, and during the 3 days, we do everything we couldn't do in Ramadan.
Yeah.
So it will be like all the places reopen, because most of places shut in Ramadan. They don't open. So in the feast, we would just start going out and doing everything we couldn't do in Ramadan. Yeah, and that's my favorite one. So it takes place right after Ramadan, and it lasts for 3 days, and they are pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And when is this celebrated?
You mean
Which
the?
month?
Like a day or month?
Oh,
day?
interesting question. So I cannot tell you when Ramadan is celebrated because it's not fixed.
Oh.
Yeah, every year changed. So you do have a Thai calendar in
Yeah.
Thailand, right?
Yes.
So also in Islam there is another calendar. So Ramadan is 1 month in the calendar, in the Muslims calendar, and it is not fixed. It's flexible. So I remember last year it was in March, but the year before it was in April, and this year I think might be in February.
Oh.
So it is changing, yeah. Every year it's different. And sometimes it's 30 days, sometimes it's 29 days. They have to make sure about that at the end of the month, every Ramadan, sorry.
What languages are you spoken in Egypt?
Well, so the first language is Arabic language, or Egyptian Arabic, because there are many Arabic language. So it's Egyptian Arabic. That's the first language.
So are there many dialects or second language spoken?
Well, dialects, yeah, there are few dialects in Egypt. As much as I remember, there is one dialect in the upper part of Egypt. It's called Saidi dialect, which we can understand it, but we cannot speak it. I mean, in Cairo. In Cairo, we have our own dialect, which is understood among all Egypt. All Egyptians understand the Cairan dialect because it's the most used in movies and series. Alexandrian dialect is also a very interesting one. It's spoken in Alexandria, and in the past, Alexandria was the capital city of Egypt.
And is learning English considered difficult in your country?
All right. So you asked me about the second language. Yeah. So English is the second language in Egypt. It is not difficult learning English because almost. I mean, talking about Cairo, for example, every family can communicate a little bit in English. So English is present. It is not something that we don't hear about it. So I don't think it's difficult. No.
Okay, that's great. So I want to know more about like Egypt lifestyle. Like, what is the lifestyle in Egypt? Like, are there people popular outdoor activities?
The lifestyle is more outdoorsy, like Egyptians are outdoorsy, they like outdoor activities. But mostly it's just, hanging out with friends and, playing soccer. Soccer is very popular. Also, kayaking in the Nile River is a popular activity. Yeah, these are the ones that in my head now. Shopping, of course. They love
Like,
shopping.
like the way that people usually do spend weekend, right? So, what hobby are common among the people in your country?
What hobby is common? Well, I believe the most common hobby is music. They love music. Egyptians love music. So it is very well known in Southeast. In Egypt and in the Middle East, that Egypt has the best music. The most popular singers are from Egypt. So we are really fascinated about music. So we love listening to music.
Okay, and how it's New Year celebrate in Egypt?
Okay. Well, New Year in Egypt is not as fun as in Thailand, I believe. In Thailand, it's more fun because your country, invest more money in New Year celebrations. So you will have, in multiple cities, big events. But in Egypt, no, it is not an important event. So just celebrate it in some restaurants, some cafes, friends together, counting down. So it is not that big event in Egypt at all. That's why most of Egyptians travel abroad to celebrate New Year.
Do like people usually like go out or like they stay home like to celebrate?
Most of them stay home.
Oh.
Yeah, with friends, because it would be too cold during that time. So mostly people just stay home and play games or watch movies.
Are there any special events?
You mean during New Year?
Yeah,
Yes.
No, not really.
just like Eid. Like
Yeah, they
dinner?
just eat and count down. That's it. Some people just sleep and wake up in the next day. Like I told you, it is not that interesting in Egypt.
Okay. One example of culture shock with people experience in Egypt.
Okay, I would bring bargaining. Do you know bargaining?
No.
Bargaining, when you go shopping in local places, like you bargain about the price.
Oh,
So,
like,
for example, when the vendor tells you it's 100 baht, and you be like, 50 ได้ไหมครับลดได้ไหม like that, like that. So in Egypt, it's very popular. You have to do that all the time. You have to negotiate the price with the vendors. Because they will never tell you the real price.
In
So,
the mall.
no, not in proper malls.
Oh.
Just with local vendors, outdoor, local vendor. But in shopping malls, you will have the price tag, of course. Like you just read the price tag and pay for it. But outdoors, yeah. So a lot of tourists, are really shocked with the huge gap between the price that the vendor gives you at the beginning and the price that you buy the item. Like you may buy it with just 10% of what he gave you. Like he may say £100 and you end up buying it just £10,
And what are some misunderstandings about Egypt? Like, have anyone ever asked you any weird question about your country?
Any weird questions about my country? Just some people think that we ride camels. Just like in Thailand, they
Like elephants.
yeah, they always think about you riding elephants. So some people think about Egyptians riding camels because they see a lot of camels on social media. So that was weird. We don't ride camels only only around the pyramids or any historical places.
Have you ride a camel?
I did, yeah. It's fun, but just not for too long. Just 1 minute, you have to go now.
And was this a famous food in Egypt?
Famous, sorry, food?
Food? Yeah, what is the name of the food?
Koshari, I think. Yeah, koshari is Egyptian dish. It's made of pasta, different types of pasta together or mixed together, and spaghetti and more ingredients. Wow, it has a complex ingredients, but it is very delicious and it's very popular and it's very affordable. It's cheap, not really
It's pasta in Egypt style, right? So what is your favorite one?
I love koshari. I love it. I also love falafel. If have you heard about falafel?
No.
Falafel is an Arabian food. It's made of beans, and it's very common in Egypt. Yeah, for breakfast. Yeah, I like it too.
So
Sometimes I get it from Bangkok.
how does it taste like? Sweet or salty?
Savory. See, most of Egyptian food is savory. It's salty, not sweet. Unlike Thailand, when I tell my mom or my aunt that you add sugar in food here, they feel weird. They're like, what? Why sugar?
Culture shock.
Yeah, so they normally add salt, not sugar. They don't really add sugar into food.
And what do you think is the most charming aspect of Egypt? What are the people like? What is the nature like culture?
Well, so the people are friendly. They are so helpful with both each others and foreigners, but specifically foreigners. They're spatially treat foreigners very friendly. See, there is an Arabian culture which is we have to welcome foreigners in our houses for 3 days for free. So if you come to visit me in Egypt, we have to welcome you for 3 days for free. So you sleep for free, you eat for free, and that will last for 3 days. You have to pay nothing. And so this is one culture thing.
I'll go to Egypt.
For 3 days.
Yeah. So yeah, this is something about the people there and about the culture. About the nature, I believe the desert is beautiful. So it's quite different from how greenly is Thailand. So you would enjoy how the sand are drawn naturally. Um, it's hot, yeah, but mountains in winter are really cool. So we like going to mountains in winter. There is a very nice beach in Egypt also, which is surrounded by mountains. And it's like a desert and the beach in the middle of the desert and mountains. So it is fascinating, it's gorgeous. This is one thing also that can reflect nature in Egypt. Egypt also is very popular with diving.
Oh,
We have the most beautiful diving spot in the world, in the Red Sea in Egypt. So a lot of people from around the world go there to experience diving. There is something called the Blue Hole, which is like a hole and people dive in.
what about like Nile River?
The Nile River. So the Nile River actually is very important to Egyptians, since pharaohs, like in pharaoh books, there is a say that if someone interrupted the Nile River, then this is the time for war. So the Nile River is the only source of water for Egyptian people. So if anything happened to the Nile River, that means there's no water. So it's very important. The Nile River goes across the whole Egypt, and most of people live close to the Nile River. So if you look at the map, it's actually very funny because you will see Egypt is very big, but all of that desert, nobody live here, and this is the Nile River, and everyone is living by the Nile River.
Like, alongside of the
Yeah, all of them are living by the river Nile, the Nile River. So for the reason that it's the only source of water.
Yeah, so you said that like the Egypt have many like desert or a sand. Have you ever been to like the oasis?
Yeah. So we did also some camping. We call it safari. So safari trips are more in the sand in the desert, and we did camping for one night. It was amazing, but it was scary a little bit because you don't know if there's a wolf. No, there's no wolf. There's fox. Like
Tiger?
no tigers. Just fox, snakes, scorpions. These things are really common. But we also had guards to guard us when we were sleeping in the tents. It's very fun because you have no internet connection. You just go and spend a night with your friends doing some activities, barbecue, and chit chatting, dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds great. So would you like Egypt to be remembered in a specific way? Like, what 3 words would you describe about Egypt?
Egypt, 3 words. Maybe I would give you 3 phrases, not 3
Okay.
words. So, beautiful places, delicious food, friendly people. Yeah. These are 3 things that I like about Egyptian people and Egypt. So whenever I feel homesick, I always think of these 3 things. Food, places that you can see it. You don't even have to visit them, but you can see it when you're driving. You can see the pyramids. You can see a lot of things when you're driving.
I want to try Egypt food.
Yeah, you should try it, but it is not sweet, so I don't know if you're gonna like it.
I love salty.
Yeah, it's more like
I
savory.
really love salty.
So you're gonna
I-
love
I
Egyptian
can
food.
eat like only salt with like a sticky rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice to people who want to visit to your country?
to people who visit my country, I would just advise them to just respect the culture and understand about the culture before visiting, because you may find that some places people are so conservative. So if you don't know how to respect them, this may cause problems sometimes. Like here, for example, when I came to Thailand, I didn't know that going to temples, we should, I mean, for female, they should cover up. So it's the same in Egypt. There are things that you cannot break them. So if you understand about them before going there, it would be great. Always make sure you have someone there. Like you don't just go by yourself on your own. It would be hard sometimes. So you may need help sometimes. Yeah, these are the two things.
I hope you enjoyed the interview just like we also enjoy hearing you story.
Yeah, that's okay. Your stories. One
Okay.
more time.
1, 2, 3. I hope you enjoyed the interview just like we also enjoy hearing about like your story and Egypt, like your country.
Yeah, I really enjoyed chit-chatting with you. It didn't feel, anxious at all. It was fun. I like sharing things about my country and my people. I'm proud being Egyptian, and I hope more people visit my country, of course, in the future. If you guys have a chance, you should go. You're gonna love it there. I know it is quite far from here. Like it is not one of the places that Thai people want to visit, or not want to visit, can visit, but they want to visit it,
Yeah.
but they just cannot visit it because it's too far. Yeah.
So today I really love the part of like Egypt food because I really love salty food myself, and that's why I love. I guess I will love like Egypt
Trying
food,
the
and
Egyptian
I would
food.
love to try it.
Yeah,
So
you
What
should.
about you,
Yeah.
Amy?
I like about like barking, like I like so super shocked, like yeah.
About bargaining when you're shopping,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Do you do that here in Thailand too?
Yeah, sometimes.
You do bargaining?
In market, like yeah.
Yeah, in local market.
And
Okay.
like I was shocked about like the weather. Like I think
Mhm.
it's like hotter than like
Actually, in Egypt, in winter season, it is freezing.
yeah.
So I remember going to school in winter was really a nightmare because my hand would be like freezing, and I'd be all the time, puffing in my hand to warm it up. So we have a very cold winter, and we have a very hot summer. So it's balanced, but it is not all the time hot. No. And winter is long in Egypt. So it lasts for around 4 months, 3 to 4 months cold, yeah.
I heard like people say that in morning they're like hot, but like in like midnight they were cold.
Yeah, it's like that. So at night it's better than in the afternoon or morning. Going out in the afternoon in summer season is really
Bird.
bad. Yeah, the sun is really strong. So we try to avoid that, or we try to just take buses, don't really walk much, or maybe that's also the reason you may find most of Egyptians have tan skin because of the sun is.
Okay, and we have like special gift for you.
So we bought
Uh-oh.
a Dunkin' Donut for you.
Okay,
And you
wow.
try and
Thank
and
you so
won.
much. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
I hope you
Wow.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy that, of course.
Okay, thank you for today.
Thank you too for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the interview too.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye. Have a good one.